Meet Pura at the Skyview Tower and begin this process. Okay. We're going to be introduced to the Ubisoft towers. We're a little late at that, but it's been looming. If I put this here, that goes there. No, that's not quite right. That should do it. Hey Link, you all set? I just wrapped up here myself. The travel point is working fine now. Or it will be, once you do your part.
Hey!
We're ready, Josha. Pull the switch.
Hey!
Hey, listen! Hey, I saw that device ages ago. I was wondering about that. Oh.
Oh!
All the Skyview towers have now been activated. That was a little horrific. Are we calling it an airstrike?
Yeah!
Okay, Link, your turn.
Ah.
Go hold the Pura pad over that terminal. It's scratch and sniff.
Aha!
All right. The Skyview Tower is now active on your map. That means you can now use this travel point to get here at any time. Instantly, thank God. The same is true for every Skyview Tower you add to your Pura pad. Impressive, right? But the Skyview Towers are about more than just traveling quickly. Their primary function is to survey the area, or more simply put, to make a map. The Pura pad works with the Skyview Tower and scans the topography directly onto the map. Pretty great, huh? Only thing is, you need a paraglider when you're scanning. Takes a lot of skill, and nobody here had what it takes. To be honest, that's why we haven't tested it out yet. We needed you. Which brings us to this. Right, it's showtime. Let's start with a test scan. Now, it's time for our very first test launch. I mean, our first test. Just step over there into that circle and find me afterwards, alright? So I guess we're not climbing towers anymore in this game. They're just gonna launch us into the sky. That's terrifying. And also maybe a little iffy because it's one thing to get your scan, but part of the upside of these towers was that you could stand on top of them and look around and put beacons everywhere. I hope you can still do that. I'll be observing from the research lab.
Yeah.
When the test scan is over, we'll have a final briefing on the search for Princess Zelda. And I'll also need to update your map with places where the upheaval has wreaked the most havoc. Best of luck. I'm gonna die. Oh. It's just like one of my Japanese... Oh. The rock on my inventory has to offset how useful some of this is. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. I'm up here now. It's very high. Those the lookout towers, the glowing spots? Yeah, they are. Wow, they put us way up here. Woo! This was safe. Welcome back. That was some good gliding up there, Link. I expected nothing less. So, how did it go? Did you get a proper map scan? Good. That map is crucial to our research. There are Skyview towers in every region of the world. You'll want to make a point of visiting them all. Right, let's talk about the upheaval. It's affected more than just the castle. Reports of other strange phenomena have been coming in from all over Hyrule. Let's take a look at the map. The first report comes from Hebra to the northwest. Next up is Eldin to the northeast, Gerudo in the southwest, and Lanayru in the east. The strange phenomena are concentrated in these 4 regions.
Yes.
I can't say for certain, but I've got the nagging suspicion that we might find out more about Princess Zelda by looking into these phenomena.
Hey, Doc. I don't know if this is helpful, but I heard something weird the other day. It was about someone who might have seen Princess Zelda in Rito Village over at Hebra recently. That is pretty weird, yeah. Generally speaking, I don't put much stock in hearsay, but this does sound like it's worth looking into. Oh, and before I forget, Link, we've asked the Lucky Clover Gazette to help us in the search for Princess Zelda. There's nobody who knows more about the goings-on in Hyrule than them. You can find them near the entrance to Rito Village. If you do go there, you should speak with the editor, who's making this video. I'm sure she could help out in some way too. I'll be here, directing a variety of investigations into the upheaval's many chasms and new ruins. I'll also be looking into the different villages. Someone, somewhere, might know what's happened to the princess. I'm counting on you to check out the major phenomena that are troubling regions around Hyrule, Link. We'll find Princess Zelda, one way or another. Sorry, can't talk now. There's something I gotta discuss with Goggles right away about our research into the chasms. Let's talk later.
But you're going somewhere and you got an exclamation over your head.
Oh, it's you. You know, that Puripad of yours may seem perfect, but it could be even more perfect. I'll need to head back into the lab when Josha gets the depths investigation sorted out. Come on, Goggles, are you even listening to me? Oh, yes. Sorry, you were saying? I was saying that I want to go investigate the depths. Look, if you're not going to listen to me, I'll go and jump into a chasm myself. No way, no how, you can't do that. The depths are far too vast for you to explore on your own, and we've only barely begun to look into them. I'd love to go gallivanting around down there too. Who knows what wonders are at the bottom of those chasms? But no matter how wondrous they may be, it's far too dangerous for you. I'm not about to allow our young prodigy to go wandering around somewhere so unknown, so foul. If anything were to happen to Pura's favorite student, it'd be the end for me. The end. But I need more on that figure. If we have more info on it, then it should help us better understand the depths. Oh, swordsman.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the conversation. Why are you being introduced now?
Yeah.
Let me get you up to speed. Our survey team brought back some artifacts from a journey into the depths. One of them caught my eye. This piece of slate, specifically the image depicted on it. See that figure standing on two legs with one arm raised up? Well, I have a theory. I think it could be evidence that a mysterious people once lived in the depths. That's why I want to go down there, so I can see if there are any more depictions like this one. I want to see for myself.
Aww.
But Goggles here says it's too dangerous and he won't let me go.
Joshua, come on now. Tell you what, I'll go down there myself and see if I can't find anything about the figure on that slate. And Link will join me. We'll start by looking for anything down there that resembles the figure on that slate. Assuming we find out what we're looking for, we'll use your Puripad's camera to take a picture of it for Joshua. Perfect plan. You don't know about the camera? It's one of the Puripad's basic features. With the camera, you can capture nearby scenery as an image, one that's stored in your pad there. Sounds like you still have more to learn about the Puripad. Well then, I'll teach you how to take pictures, once we're down there anyway. There will be lots of monsters in the depths though, so I'll be counting on you to keep me safe. Let's see. I guess we should enter through the chasm the south of Lookout Landing. I'll go on ahead. Once you're ready and raring to go, come find me there. Ta-ta!
Wait, hang on. Looks like he's gone. I'm sorry you got roped into all this, swordsman. Goggles means well, but when he wants to help, he leaps before he looks. But here, maybe this will help you out, at least. Oh, and take this too. The chasms are pretty deep, so light from the surface doesn't make it down there. It's pitch black. But if you attach a bright bloom seed to an arrow and shoot it, it'll light up the area. Definitely a useful trick down there. Okay, you'll want to head straight out of the Lookout Landing's southern gate. You'll find the chasm goggles used just outside. I don't know too much about how your camera works, but I'm counting on you to bring me that picture. Oh, and please look after Goggles for me. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. I'll probably just summon a fan again and then attach a super light to it again. Glad to have you back, Link. The name's Scorpus. I have been charged with managing Lookout Landing. If you have any questions about the place, any at all, come right to me. I will answer as best I can. Now please, allow me to open up the emergency shelter. Nope, they're dead. We forgot to poke air holes in there. Hey, it's me, open up. This underground vault used to be an emergency shelter for the royal family. Now we're making constant use of it. Feel free to make yourself at home in our vault. Use any equipment you want. Whoop. Oh, hello all of the actual people. This is where you've been hiding.
Hey, is that you, Link? I've been nose down, so I don't know what's happening around me half the time. This is pretty involved, so I'm gonna keep sitting here while I wrench on this. You might have heard, but when the upheaval happened, all the weapons decayed. I poured so much energy into trying to fix them, but it's been of no use. Yeah, just before the upheaval, gloom began pouring out of the ground. I clung to the weapons. It clung to the weapons, pulsing as if alive. We watched the weapons as they rotted into pieces right before our eyes. It was all pretty wild, and I don't understand how it happened. At a time when Hyrule Castle could float, I've given up trying to make sense of most things.
Oh, yeah. In case nobody has mentioned yet, you're welcome to the weapons over there. Though they probably won't be much use to you since they're, you guessed it, decayed. And what, they've not been able to make any new weapons since? Huh. Hmm? Oh, it's you, Link. Pardon me for being lost in my work here. This map tends to get all my attention. Are you interested in the different people of Hyrule and where they live? That's my entire field of study. When I'm on a deployment with the monster control crew, I spend hours poring over our maps. As such, I have the most knowledge in the Lookout Landing about Hyrule's various peoples and their towns and villages. What about you? I work with the monster control crew. We're tasked with protecting everyone from monsters. There's been an uptick in their population since the upheaval. But I'm not really the most skilled in combat. So instead, I use my knowledge of the areas to help determine where we should make deployments. There's various peoples. Aside from us Hylians, there are 4 other peoples in Hyrule. The Rito, the Gorons, the Zora, and the Gerudo. Each live in different areas and have their own unique traits, whether it's soaring the sky or feasting on rocks. We Hylians also live in villages that reflect our unique cultures. The Sheikah are renowned for their wisdom, in fact. Our most prolific researchers are among them. The leader of Lookout Landing, Pura, is from the Sheikah tribe. Hyrule has 8 major places that its various peoples call home. Lookout Landing is located here in central Hyrule. Up northwest of here, there's the Rito village, Hebra. Then there's Gerudo Town, that's located to the southwest in the Gerudo region. And you'll find Goron City in the northeast in Eldon. Travel a bit further east and you'll come across Terry Town in Akala. Not too far from there is Zora's domain. That's within the Lanayru region. Continuing southeast into southeast Hyrule, you'll come across a cluster of Hylian villages. These are within an area called Necluda. Within this cluster, you'll find Kakariko village, where the Sheikah live. I hear the village leader is quite lovely. If you're seeking a tranquil spot, Hateno village is worth a visit. I also hear it's become Hyrule's center of fashion. Finally, there's Lurelin village. It's a wonderful gateway destination. Many of the aforementioned towns and villages have been deeply affected by the upheaval. If removing even a fraction of the monsters helps soothe the people of Hyrule, then that's what we'll do. Our monster control crew is up on a patrol every day, gathering information from everyone, everywhere. Been an increase in the number of unfamiliar monsters since the upheaval, as well. Be careful out there. Well, well, well. There are a lot of characters down here. Just legitimately a lot of characters. I'll take a break for now. No!
Link, welcome, welcome. Call me Mont. You'll find me employed as the gatekeeper for this fine establishment. This is the emergency shelter where all are welcome. Please stay as long as you like.
What are you doing here?
I, Mont, have been tasked with the illustrious duty of watching the entrance of this renowned emergency shelter. My tasks involve taking orders from my superiors regarding when to open or shut the entryway. A noble task indeed. This place was originally used by the royal family as a safe haven in times of need. It's quite old, so we've been fixing it up as we go, you see. At this point, we've stockpiled some supplies, and I find it to be downright cozy. Watch your footing, using the ladder. If only one could go straight through the ceiling rather than using a tiresome ladder. But I digress. Ha 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 ha.
Wait. Oh. Normal one. Should I buy the armor they sell? I do kind of just want to collect every piece of gear regardless, I guess. So I might as well just get this out of the way. And then not wear it. I can't just take the horse. Yeah, so now this is all filled in. Let's go back to here. One of the shrines I couldn't do yet. Should be able to finish both of the ones I wasn't able to finish before, so I'll do those both now and get them out of the way. And yeah, that red splotch down there, that's going to be the hole that the other guy wants to go explore, which might be what I do next. But I think we're pretty clearly ready for the go out into the world and do what you feel like part of the game. Hello. Because they gave me my sailcloth.
Golly me, this is looking treacherous.
Oh! Makes me nervous when he stops climbing. What button is it again? This one? Okay, there we go. Large charge. The art of doing it as late as possible to avoid damage. Alright, so this should be a trivial dungeon. I had it figured out like immediately. At least this room. But it was, that was with me having to do some unusual tactics to solve the fact that I just was not supposed to be here yet. At all. I felt really clever, honestly. Like, I was immediately relatively clear. I'm like, oh, this is a paraglider dungeon, isn't it? Which is kind of exciting, because it kind of verified for me that paraglider would be in the game. But once I got through the first couple of challenges without having a paraglider, I definitely was very interested in seeing if I could beat it on my own. And I almost did, but this last bit just kills you. You need to be able to not die of fall. Or else. Imagine. Here we go! Go, 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 go! I believe in you, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it! Yeah! I've been excited to see what this thing will do when it's combined. This is a nightmare. They attached one end to the other. Did it make me go higher? Another sneaky elixir. I'm gonna catch so many horses. But then now I must go higher. Maybe you do just simply need to be over here so you can... maybe I fuse you together. Make the amalgam even more worrying. We're good. So that's the logic. You could just put the springs end to end to end to go even higher. You used to have to do some crazy, weird tech in Breath of the Wild in order to do stuff like this. Now this game's just like, what if we just let you do it for fun? I feel like the audience for Breath of the Wild inspired Tears of the Kingdom. Like the kind of like content that was made about it, the kind of people, the behaviors people exhibited. They're like, instead of restoring, like they I think on some level they might have restored parts of the Zelda formula, because I've heard that this would have dungeons in it and stuff, but aside from that stuff, I think they leaned heavier towards like, okay, what was the really weird specific stuff that made Breath of the Wild unique compared to other games and also compared to Zelda games? Let's go even harder on that. I think that's what happened. That's kind of cute that the loading screen actually shows you where you're teleporting from and to. Upside of fast travel. Get place. Downside of fast travel. You do a loading screen to then do a loading screen to then do a loading screen. You're like, oh, please. There we go. Was running into more trouble than I'd expect. What if it was diagonal? I don't see secrets around here, so... No. Right. I forgot that the naming of this place mostly implied that it was built around the fan, not around flying, if I remember correctly. I just fixated on that because that was the thing that made me not be able to continue. Yep. No. No. Oh. Good of them to give me a reset. That backfired hard. Boop. I got the thing. Elevator. I do believe I understand. Nope, nope, nope. There. Got it. Oh, hang on. What kind of nightmare can I make with this? Hello. Surprise chest. There we go. Yes. Yes. All right. My machinations. Get me out. I'm looking for these to get weird again. I might have to get out of Hyrule Fields in this region for that to happen. No, I want to see some just insane like chambers where it's not clear at all what the solution is and you have to just do some absolute nonsense with what's around. Whereas these are mostly just kind of the obvious, straightforward thing to do with these objects is mostly what we're dealing with here. See, here is where I came up right against the side of a tower that I was considering checking out. Since I was right there, just kind of get some stuff off my map that I have lingering. Although in this case it might require fighting through a whole camp. Yep. Things are looking a tad unfriendly up there. I wish my horse could teleport. Just gonna storm in a place full of blue bokoblins when I only have 4 health total. What could go wrong? Okay. Weapon didn't exactly last, did it? A high durability. That specifically runs counter to how the rest of things have been going around here. Hey, big guy. What do you want? Oh! Oh! He startled me. That was unnerving. Okay. Let's try a Zoolite sword, and we'll try one of these, like, hold, drop. Hot. And now it's got super strength, right? 19. Okay, there we go. That's what they're talking about when all these monster parts supposedly make the weapons more powerful and stuff. Hi! I see you. I think I know what you're planning on doing here. Rude. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna opt out of that real quick if you don't mind. What I will do, you're gonna love this part. Guess what? Oh, that wasn't very strong. That should have been way cooler than it was. Oh, I almost fell. Oh, God, no! Jeez! My health. I have so little health. But I do have meaty balls. More meaty balls than you'd ever be ready for me to have on hand. Do I have to push it back down again? Whoop! Sturdy wooden stick. Soldier's broadsword. What's my shittiest weapon? Ew. Yeah. I was thinking about whether or not I might want it for what's coming next with the, whatever we're about to do underground, but probably not worth it. Because I can just use the glow plants, so I don't really need to have a dedicated thing outside of that. The Horriblin horn. Look at that. Oh, look at this. Cool little hammer. So this is what it's like when I play the game correctly. Ooh. Just got a lightning eyeball on the end of the hammer. Of course. Of course. I'm so sad this didn't obliterate everybody. Oh, I'm walking into the middle of a camp full of baddies and the freaking Blood Moon theme is beginning to play? Great news for me. Oh, that's a big boy. That's extremely a big boy. Okay, no. Gonna need some stuff to explode around here, thank you. Okay. Oh, I'm out of arrows. And here comes the Blood Moon, cool! Blink!
When the glow of the blood stain.
Everyone gonna be woke. They said the things that died come back during the Blood Moon. Is this place gonna be repopulated with everyone that just exploded? Oh god, it does look like it. Oh boy. Woo! Whew. The things have gone better before. Alright, this guy's a bit of a concern because he can probably one-shot me. Ow. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Green game over. That's different. I think there was a lightning storm. I think I got killed by lightning unrelated to the actual fight. And I just didn't pick up on what was going on because I was dealing with everything else. Oh, hi. Oh, okay, they're all armored up and full of all sorts of nonsense I don't want to deal with right now. Okay,
I did it. Look at me go.
Okay, so... let's just say screw this. So every enemy's gonna respawn. To at least not blow up all the explosions in advance.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land.
Can I skip it? Why can't I skip it? There we go. Lol. Bye. Wow, how polite of the tentacle monsters to plug in my USB-C. We got the zone. And there's the sky stuff. Whee! I'm back. I'm not gonna have time for this. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I said 1 second. Just give me a second. Haha. Woohoo! Ow. That's gonna be hard to use against them. Hop, 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 hop.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Okay. Oh, it's left on the D-pad. Ow. Rude. This area is just so full of stuff now, including all the random stuff on the ground being cooked by the fire. That's just efficiency. The Bokobo. I'm a Bokobo rider. Oh god. Yep, that's what killed me last time. Did I kill the big guy? Blue Boss Bokoblin Horn. I didn't even notice him die. Damn, got him. What throw rocks? Rude. Oh, that's gonna explode. Oh, no, no. Don't want to be by that when something's gonna explode in a moment. Yeah, that's probably worth it. We don't want to hold it right now, though. They even give you a little icon on each one saying, this is electrified. If you use this right now, you're gonna explode in a few seconds. Which is a fun risk reward. Good luck. It's not a fun risk reward, you just die. Okay. Tower achieved. Ow. Rude. But ow. And yes. And good. And ow. Alright, so I've got some cool weapons. That's probably good enough to go do the thingy now. Let's do the thing. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I've been curious, like, what it's going to be like when we go down into the depths. But when I swan dove into the depths, all I did was crack my neck, so... let's try it, but with surviving this time. Where are my currencies? Over here? Oh, her photos are there. Oh, it's because she took the photos. He has a pelvic V. Where does it show, like, all of my currencies? I don't know. I was gonna check. I think I only have 3. I don't think I have 4. I think I got bigger. No, that's the ledge he was at before. I guess it's not that wild. Is old man here? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Wow. Those are some, like, stoic horses. They don't give a shit.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm a little preoccupied to deal with travelers right now. That's what you are, right? A traveler? It isn't safe here. Captain Hars's squad of monster control crew is going to engage the monsters around here soon. I bet you by now, I guess I do know where this is going. I bet you by now they're already locked in combat with the monsters at the lair to the south. I'm not going to stomp you if you want to watch the sparks fly, but at least take some precautions first. Hey there, you're a bit late, Oh, you're not a member of the monster control crew. Sorry, we just formed, so I'm not overly familiar with everyone's faces. As we speak, Squad 1 of Monster Control Crew, led by Haas, is carrying out a mission nearby. If you go south on the road, you can see them in action. They're assaulting a monster stronghold. I'm just here for logistical support, tending to the horses, making elixirs. Come to think of it, I did make some extra elixir. Why don't you take some? Candidly, I'm a little worried about this mission. The new members didn't get much in the way of training. I wish someone with experience fighting monsters was there to help. South along the road. I wish I had experience having a horse show up ever. Okay, let's reprioritize for a second. This might be a little important. Because people might be dying. Oh, there they are. Wingo. They're wearing pot heads. Oh no. And we've met a few of these characters or saw their names around.
Hi.
Link, hello. The last time we met it was at Hyrule Castle, if I remember right. I'm Haz, captain of Squad 1 of the Monster Control Crew. After our search for Princess Zelda at Hyrule Castle, I returned to my monster fighting duties. At the moment, we're closing in on a monster stronghold up ahead. As we approach their base, we'll wait for the right opportunity and then launch our attack. I apologize if I'm being presumptuous, but running into you here feels like fate. I must say, nothing would be more encouraging than to have you, Hyrule's best swordsman, assist us. If we work together, I'm sure we could bring peace back to this land. Well, good luck, have fun. Bring peace to Hyrule Field. Like a big scripted war. We're about to have some, like, Hyrule warriors, but in Breath of the Wild. We're closing in on Monster Stronghold up ahead. Let's see. No hasty moves here. We have the precaution. I'll show you no hasty moves.
Oh! This works better when I hit them in the head with an attack. Instead of that. Okay, admittedly, I should have imbued this and not, instead of doing nothing with it. This category. Materials. The apple is obviously the right menu. The Bospo Goblin Horn. Takes me a moment to get that straight. Alright. 16. This thing is cool now.
Unrelated damage. Unrelated damage.
Ah, okay. I declare it everybody else real quick. Not my best.
Victory is ours. Bravo, everyone. Bravo.
Hi.
Link, I'm so grateful for everything you did for us. If you don't mind, could you come here for a moment? Just incredible. No monster is a match for you, eh, Link? Come to think of it, Link, I was told that you wield a special sword. One more magnificent than all the others. I don't mean to be rude, but your weapon doesn't seem to be all that different from ours. The one I heard about reveals its true power when wielded by someone worthy. Could that be it? Don't nag me. Ah, well, I'll be the first to admit when there's a gap in my knowledge. I'm so sorry. I nearly forgot something very important. Money! Bitch, pay me! It's part of the bounty given to the Monster Control Crew, so please, don't hesitate to accept it. We plan to head southeast after this, to Fort Hateno and Necluda. I hope I get the chance to fight beside you again. May you fight with the goddess Hylia's divine protection, Braid Swordsman. We did the thing. And getting rupees doesn't hurt. Never known, we might want those later. Just for ambiguous goals. Moblin Horn. Just mass looting things. This is an interesting change.
They leaned even heavier into the durability system than ever before, which some people will potentially be mad about. But the cool outcome is that they've made it so that you augment all the parts to build weapons, essentially. Which creates a cool outcome there, because like then you have more incentive than ever before to loot all the random shit that comes off of enemies. And it really just sort of gives you a wide variety of weird things that you can make. And now my series of weapons is getting a bit wacky at this point. Got all sorts of things now. Oopsie. Simmered fruit. Bombs! Nope. Don't mix bombs with apples, as it turns out. By type. Mixed shrooms. Defense up. I definitely make just basically random things. Like we'll be fine. It's all fine. There. More 5 health. I have so little health anyway that like it really doesn't matter what I cook half the time. What if it's all golden apples? It's trash. It's 18 health, but it's still just ultimately regular. Medley me. Oops. Oh, did I put a bomb flower in there? I think 90% of what I made back in the day was always just simmered fruit. The potions are a little weirder to try to parse. Doesn't hurt to just use apples to just augment whatever else is on hand. It's like the base of your potion.
And with a carrot, it'll make my eyesight better.
It did make my speed higher. I have not done this for a bit, apparently. God damn. There we go. That'll give me some options next time I need to eat during a fight.
I'm good at video games.